there is a level of being able to exact the spirit from a material, the simplest of materials.
It's called an Nkisi and Kondi in the Carnegie Museum as a child, 10 years old when I was taking Saturday art classes. And I kept wanting to see this figure after class every day because I was fascinated by it. And most of the kids thought it was a weird thing, but I was attracted to it. That image stuck with me. I never forgot about it. And even though I went to college and trained as a painter, what happened was when I moved to Washington, D.C. in 1985, they had the Smithsonian Institution with this, Museum of African Art. So I would start visiting there. So they had more information about pieces like this, an extensive collection of them. And that's when my work really started to change.
In Guatemala, and there's a city called Chichicastenango, which was this giant market, right? So I took my spindle. So I'm walking up, and I'm looking at this woman, and she's got on all this marvelous wool and the big kind of top hat. And she's spindle. She's like spinning like this. And so I walk up and I'm spinning. It's a Negro in Peru. A Negro in Guatemala. So right away, that's a scary thing right there. So we stop and she takes my spindle, right? And she keeps mine and I keep her. And we got to the top to where her kiosk or her thing was. And then she showed me the different things that she would weave. So that's that thing that it was just us. It didn't kind of matter. Now, on the same trip, we were in a really cheap hotel. Well, this was also a brothel, which we didn't know. And the next morning when I'm in the group bathroom washing up, they're there. And one's got a giant black eye. And I use my broken, terrible Spanish to ask if she's okay, and she tells me it's what she has to do to feed her family. Now, does that sound very different than stories here? Same thing. That's what I'm looking for always. Just the commonality of humans and how I can use that when I talk about social justice and just talking about humans.
It was extraordinary working with these women and seeing their work over the years. And of course, the artist world is a small one. Our universe, we begin to know each other. Our work evolves in this, not in total isolation. And what was extraordinary was to see the depth and passion and extraordinary meticulousness that each one of these women worked.